Well, a death threat should be taken seriously, of course, and it is punishable by law. But what happens when that threat is made on the internet? Is that exactly the same thing? American Morning's Alina Cho here now with more. Good morning to you.
Good morning, TJ. The internet, has long been a place where almost anyone can go to post their opinions. But what happens when those opinions cross the line and become threatening? Well, you're about to meet one woman who recently fell victim to a series of death and rape threats. Her case has prompted a huge debate on the web, with bloggers everywhere weighing in. Kathy Sierra is a popular blogger. She talks about technology, not exactly a controversial topic, or so she thought.
I feel horrible. I feel frightened. I'm ready to just quit the whole industry.
A month ago, Sierra started getting anonymous death threats on her blog. She says because she was too cheery. Then these images started popping up on other sites, including a photo of her with a noose.
In the comments, someone said, "The only thing Kathy has to offer me is that noose in her neck size."
Sierra called police, canceled all public appearances, and locked herself in her house.
It's taken its toll. It's still something I don't even want to believe.
How common are death threats on the internet? Sierra says she's received more than 1,000 emails from supporters who say they've had similar experiences. The anonymity of the web makes it easy for anyone to say anything at any time. Even so, some experts say death threats on the web are the exception, not the rule.
The sort of violence and threats that we see occasionally, we do see just occasionally. But if that were pervasive, nobody would be on the internet.
The misogynistic images of Sierra were posted on websites founded by another popular blogger, Locke. That sparked a bitter war between the man known as Rage Boy and the woman some have called the Cute Kitty. The two met for the first time a few days ago.
Good to meet you.
Locke.
Locke says he doesn't know who posted the images on his group blogs, but has since shut down the sites.
How do you enforce this? There aren't enough lawyers in the world, there aren't enough police in the world to watch these conversations.
If I don't know for sure and I can't feel safe, am I willing to am I willing to bet with my life that it's just a random internet jerk? No.
Now, most states do have cyber stalking laws, but many classify internet death threats in the same way they do verbal ones, as misdemeanors, and fines can run as little as $250, and of course, that's only if you're convicted. Now, with internet threats, the biggest challenge in many cases is finding the culprit. I talked about this in the piece. Because you can post opinions anonymously, TJ, the author of those posts are often very hard to find.
So what in the world are you supposed to do if you can't track those folks down, the bloggers and those experts out there? What do they say is the solution?
Well, it's tough, but everyone I spoke to says self-policing, self-regulation is really the answer. It's not a perfect solution, as you might suspect, but really the alternative is censoring. And everyone we spoke to, including Kathy Sierra, the target of these threats, says that freedom of speech is really to be preserved, and you shouldn't get rid of that. The alternative is to censor, and that's not the right solution either.
How can you threaten the cute kitty there, huh?
That's
All right. Alina Cho for us. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Oh, the poor woman, so terrifying.